Happy Easter. Hey, so this is the pyramid. I think it turned out really good. Got some of the black mica powder in there. See? Isn't it pretty? Turned out really stunning, I think. These pieces, some of them are really tiny. Like there's this one. Interesting shape, huh? Here's like a teardrop shape. Here's a round. This tiny little thing. Look at that. I don't even know what you could turn that into. That's so tiny. Let's see. This one. Make sure I'm showing it the right way. I think the shapes are interesting. This one. This one. And then this tiny little circle. So that's the little ones. And I showed you the pyramid. And the rest of them are over here. I'll unplug the computer so I can take it over there and show you. Hey, Kalika. Okay, this is the hexagonal shape, and I put a little crown graffiti piece in it. This is a round one. I put a mermaid and 2 dolphins in it. This one is a circular, and it has a yin in it. Here's a circular. And this is the only one that I didn't put anything in other than the glitter pieces that was in there already. I did a seashell in this one. This one has a crown. Here's a circular one that has a unicorn head in it. See it? And here's Maria's necklace. Turned out really good. I did green and black. See, that's it from the side. So I'm sure she'll like it. Green Man and Gaia, I think, turned out very stunning in this bright green. This is the oddball one that I did. And oh, that's funny. It's Pisces. But as you can see, I don't know if you can tell on the top there, I did the resin didn't form around it, so it's broke. So there wouldn't be any way to use that one. And that's the oddball one. Isn't that funny? That's the only one that's not solid black like these guys. Let's see, these turned out pretty good. Here's the goddess trinket dish. Here's the blue and white / green bottom half of the little trunk that I'll find something to put in it, I might make a lid later, like a white one, and then just put it on like I did before. Because even though the pieces in the back don't work, if I can screw the little closure on the front, I can still use it. You know, it's a shame that I can't sell these because they'd probably sell pretty good. Here's one of the Zodiac boxes. So it's kind of like the coloring reminds me of like a smoky gray quartz in a way. It's kind of neat. And then here's the other one. And you can actually, the sheer, you can see through it. I thought that is cool. I really like that. And you know, funny enough, but I'm going to do another batch today, probably. The only one that I didn't do was this one. I didn't realize that until I got done with all the others, went over and sat down, and then went, oh, crap, because I saw it sitting there on the stand, and I'm like, oh, man, I wanted to do one of those, so I'm probably going to do me a black sphere, you know, a scrying ball, basically, because I don't have a scrying mirror, so I figure, you know, why not? Let's do a scrying ball. You know, what the heck? And I will probably do a black pyramid this time. But yeah, I mean, generally, I would say the pieces turned out really good. You know, I'm really, really happy. It was a good batch. What one is this one? Here's the Sagittarius. Is this one the Capricorn? Nope. Aries. Leo. Taurus. There I am. There's the Capricorn. Gemini. These still got some slight sticky to them, though, so I'm going to give them more time to dry. Aquarius. Michaels. Before I put them in anything, because I don't want them to get stuck in it. Cancer. Virgo. Libra. And Scorpio. So, yep, they turned out real good. I really like them. The Zodiac pieces are small enough. They should fit in the bottom of this little box. They should all fit in there. But like I said, I'm letting them finish drying because some of them have slight little bit of tackiness on it still. So I don't want to, you know, chance it, and we'll give it plenty of time to dry. But these guys are all good. You know, they turned out really good. Maria's necklace. Hope she likes it. Because now comes the fun part, and that's getting a hole drilled in the top or whatever, and then putting the little eyelet thing in there, and then putting the links in so she can actually wear it. So, where can I put these guys? And I guess I'll just leave them here for now. Because whenever she gets home from work, I'll let her know. I'll show her necklace. And she's actually willing to pay for it. She said, tell me how much you will charge. You're going to charge for the necklace. So what do you think? I mean, I don't know how much to charge for this. It's decent size. Let me think. I don't know. 5, 8. I don't know if 10 would be like too high. I know you can't see it on the camera, but the green and the black, I think, separated pretty decently, you know. Wish the letters would have been prettier in color, but I had to use what came with the stuff, you know. So I don't know how much to charge for this. Probably 8 for that, as you have letters in there too. Okay. Okay, so 8 you think would be good? Okay. 8 it'll be then. I trust your judgment. You've been doing this a while. And I'm just still in my learning curve. So, but anyway. So yeah, that batch turned out really good. I'm really happy the pyramid turned out as nice as it did. My first pyramid, that I was able to make. And I know he's around here somewhere. Where is he? Haha, there he is. There's Boo, baby. Say hi to Sissy. I figured you'd like that. Give you your Boo fix for the day. Pops is in there playing his game, as usual. So today, I'm still trying to figure out what to do for Easter. Probably not much of anything, really, but, at least do another batch. And just, let me know when you have to go, of course, so you can get on and do your live. And then when that time comes, then I'll take this one. I'll shut this one off so that I can go to your live on my phone. So, but right now I'm making myself be good and I'm drinking water. I really, really like how the pyramid turned out. And because it's my first one, I might just keep it for myself because I can always try to make a similar one. It's just the green will be different because, well, you know what happened yesterday with the green. Here I squirted the bottle in there and the whole freaking lid popped off. I'm like, oh boy. So, that was unfortunate because that's a beautiful color. I think that's a really pretty bright color. This evening sometime, your time? Okay. Because your time, evening time, usually I've noticed on this end, like usually around 2 in the afternoon or so, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That makes it about 7 where you're at. So usually about 2 my time, 7 your time. That's when I've noticed, that most of the time that you was on before. 16:11. Okay. Yeah, I'm not good with the military time. I used to know how to what was what. Like I know 1200 hours is midnight, but that's all I remember about it. So yeah, because it's only like going on 15 after 11 here. So, while I'm thinking about it, let me get my eyeballs first. Get this box moved. That ain't gonna sit up there. Barely. I used my box that my kit came in. My latest resin kit, beginner's kit or whatever. I put some stuff from the couch into the box just to get it out of the way because I'm trying not to have so much stuff in the middle of the couch, but I try, to keep it clear, and something always ends up happening and I end up with stuff there, but I still try to keep it cleared off when it starts getting like really, really clustered. Spell of the day. Let's see. Hopefully it's a good one, huh? House closing spell. Oh man, I wish I could do that one because we were closing on our house and finally in it. Before moving from a home, try this ritual. Take a wand and walk counterclockwise around each room, twirling it counterclockwise while visualizing all the good energy and memories of this place. Add some salt to a small bowl of water, saying, I bless this representative of water with the representative of earth. Walk clockwise around each room, sprinkling the walls, windows, and door frames with the water while saying, I cleanse this room with the elements of water and earth. Light some incense and say, I bless this representative of air with this representative of fire. Walk clockwise around each room while saying, I cleanse this room with the elements of air and fire. When you get to your new home, walk clockwise around each room with the wand, visualizing all the happy memories unraveling into the new space. That's cool. I like that one, huh? I like that one. And the goddess today that is with us is Amma. Water, providence, protection, magic, weather. Symbols, fish, red cloth. About Amma. This goddess is the patroness of all fishers and sailors in the region of Macao, where today is her festival day and her birthday. Well, happy birthday, Amma. Also, sometimes called Matsu, this divine figure offers safety in any of life's literal or figurative storms, often by teaching magical weather charms. Yes, please. Legend says that Amma achieved enlightenment and a mastery of magic at the young age of 28. Wow. After which she went to Nirvana and became a goddess. How about that? To do today. In Portugal, the day is spent enjoying parades for the goddess, eating lots of seafood, adorning altars with food and incense, and setting off firecrackers. Aw, in Amma's honor. So by all means, have some type of fish today. If you're allergic, eat fish-shaped candy instead. Before eating it, thank the founder of your feast with this prayer. Amma, thank you for your providence and protection. Let the seas of my soul find solace in you. Let the waters of my spirit be refreshed in you, so be it. Wear any red-colored clothing today to commemorate Amma's birthday and inspire her magical assistance. Ties or scarves are especially nice for this, as you can bind one of Amma's attributes within the knot for the day. Anything bearing a fish motif is also suitable. That's cool. I like that. So happy birthday, Amma. I like that. I like that one a lot. Okay. I think we're up to, if I'm not mistaken, day 5 on this. I hope I'm right. This is supposed to be, let's see. I think so. Let me try it anyway. Associations, aqua and lavender. Mantra, brightly cast is the day. Show me the glory. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it is day 6. I just remembered. Okay. Magenta and spearmint. So if you can wear magenta or spearmint color, or maybe have something with spearmint in it today, like a spearmint tea or something like that, or a spearmint color, which would be, I'm guessing, some type of a certain shade of green, probably. Mantra, increase the power of my natural paranormal sight. Yes, please. Allow my sense to come alive as they have been blessed in awakening. Protection, draw an arrow on a piece of paper and place it on a mirror you use often. Write the following energy spell and place it in your purse or wallet. The spell is, grant me the gifted sight of direction so that I may know where the day will lead me for terms of my greatest path of destiny. Do not shy from gifting me the tools and needs I have to achieve my goals and make the decisions that best reflect my life's desires and hopes. Like that. Tomorrow will be day 7, or the next time I do one, it'll be day 7. So Goddess and God, help me remember day 7 is where I left off. I'm looking for something to use as a bookmark. Wow, what is that? Well, that's a little big, but it'll work. This is Wicca Wellbeing. This is my well-being necklace that I got from Witch Lab a while back. Okay, spirit keeping. Bringing spirits into the home. Inviting spirits into our homes is a personal matter. No one can tell you what is best for you, what will work and cohesively exist within your family structure. These are decisions that you have to make for yourself based on where you are in your journey and what makes sense for your life at the given time. You can derive direction from advice and get a sense of what others around you are doing, but each and every collector's journey will be different. Let's start with some myths to clear the air. The first and most prevalent is that if you have spirits and you do not pay enough attention to them, they will become angry or jealous. That's not true in the least. Humans are inferior beings to spirits who have already ascended and transformed to higher beings, or were born into ascension in the first place. While they can exhibit what we consider some human emotions, they are far more evolved than we. Spirits are going to exist whether they are with you or not, and being in a home where they can participate with its inhabitants, humans and other spirits included, is definitely a plus for them. They do not expect constant stimulation and attention from you. Spirits can go for months without interaction. Some have gone thousands of years without it prior to being with you. The second myth is you can have too many spirits. This is subjective. For some people, one spirit is enough. For others, like me and Ash, there is no limit. We have literally hundreds, and they have made colonies of their own in our home. Obviously, we cannot spend time with all of them every day. We talk to them individually as well as in groups, and this home has become a haven and sanctuary for them. The third myth is if a spirit doesn't work for you right away, it's not the right spirit for you. This is incorrect in most cases. Bringing spirits into the home isn't a method of solely enhancing your life and having a subservient being to do your bidding. Bringing spirits into the home is a matter of companions complementing your life. Some spirits you feel drawn to may not manifest their purpose for being there for months or years. They can see into the future concerning their purpose for being with you. You cannot. They can see their purpose in your life, whether it is immediate or 2 years down the road. For most collectors, they find spirits enhance their life through at least companionship within the first few months of being home with you, but their true purpose for being with you may not be realized for some time. Collecting is a personal matter, and each person will have their own journey. It is not about how many spirits you have. It's about who you feel drawn to and what their purpose is for being here. Naturally, people who are in stressful situations or in dire need of help will turn to magic and spirits, but it should not be the only reason for doing so. Absolutely nothing will happen if it is not meant as part of your path of destiny. Every single person on earth would love to win the lottery. It is not in everyone's destiny and will not happen for you if it's not supposed to. If you work with magic or spirits, they can help you achieve a quicker or greater win. But if it's not in your destiny, it will never happen. That doesn't just apply to the lottery. It applies to everything. We all have a main road of destiny that branches here and there as we exercise free will enough to temporarily alter our destiny. But ultimately, no matter how many side roads you take, you are still continuing a greater path you were meant for. Bringing spirits into your home can be an incredible adventure. They come and go in and out of your life as meant to. They are not tools for gaining wealth, power, beauty, or fame, only to be discarded once they deliver what you want. They have the power to bestow many rewards on your life, but they do so out of a mutual respect and relationship. There is no substitution for familiarity with your spirits. The success of keeping is through time, not demand. Your life can be wholly transformed for the better, but only as long as the proper respect is shown and they are not treated like tools for personal gain. Having a variety of spirits in your home can also bring you a well-rounded complementary atmosphere. They each have their own strengths and abilities. It is not a cookie-cutter world in the realm of spirits. Different griffins will respond differently to you. Different jinn have different strengths and weaknesses. Different blue dragons will have varying techniques and levels of illusion. This is true across the board for all types of spirits. The importance of bringing spirits into the home is to decide why you are doing so. Is this because you have a passion for spirits and you are going to become a safe haven for them? That would be me. Definitely. Or do you just want a companion and friend? Yeah. Or because you are in the arts and want to give them a chance to work again? Sure. Is it any combination of these or something else entirely? Yes. You have to make that determination. And of course, things will change as time goes by, but only you can decide what is true and right for you. Spirits can work independently and they can work together. They will make their purpose for their presence known to you in the time frame it is meant to be known. They are all companions to you, helpful and delightful in their own ways. They are also there to help with specific events, which will be known when the event occurs. It's not about having one spirit that is your catch-all, a mega spirit who can cook, clean, wash the windows, do the laundry, watch the kids, dust the plants, and grant wishes too. It's about complementing your life and enhancing it through the gift of spirits and giving them a purpose they would not have without you. But, come in. But, Bella, Bella. Next one. How many spirits should I keep? These are short. That's good. So it don't take a whole long time to read. What should I look for? Getting entities for a specific purpose. The expectations and outcomes. Getting started. Of course. Associations and offering. Hey, Bella. Hello. Here's the Bella. Bella. Hi, baby. You happy now that you got to go outside a little bit? You happy now that you got to go outside? Say, of course. So that's good that some of these upcoming sections are really small, really short. They're like, 1 or 2 pages long, so it don't take a whole long time to read them. Where did I put them? I believe they're in here. Yes. Let's see what dragon is with us today. Since I usually drink sweet stuff throughout the day, like I've been trying to stick with fruit juices and stuff. 1 glass of pop, I only allow myself and stuff like that. So sometimes at least I will make myself drink water in the morning until it starts getting a certain temperature where it's not so cold anymore. Then I'll switch to, probably one of my fruit juices or something. Thank you, Balance, by the way, for coming yesterday and helping with the situation. Okay, what dragon is with Brooke today? The Philosopher. So you get the Philosopher today. Philosopher. Where are you at? A Grand Master Dragon. Ooh. 114, and I turned right to it. Oh my, I will never do that again. That's wow. I like that. Yeah. Turned right to it. This wise old dragon is all about learning and the direction your life is taking. This can be in your 3D physical world or on a metaphysical level. He shows up when you have been considering taking up any kind of study, whether you are returning to or continuing with formal education or undertaking personal or spiritual development. He came to me bringing a strong connection to Galileo and to the planets, the solar system, mathematics, and science. Ooh, you lucky girl. He says, one is never too old or young to learn. Set your sights high and reach for the stars, for you have much to gain from and to reveal to your learning partners. He has a particular affinity with the stars and constellations and is often associated with people learning the old arts, such as astrology, scrying and divination, as well as the sciences. He goes on to say, you have been putting off that which you want to learn. Your self-doubt hinders you from following your passion and your true path. Your affinity with the old arts is the starting point of your journey. Take this as notice that you should follow that which you seek with your heart, for only then will you truly tread the steps of your destiny. His presence helps us navigate our world in our chosen direction. He becomes our compass, our guiding star. When we are at a loss as to what comes next, call upon his presence to help steer you forward. So, all right. Thank you, philosopher. Can't wait to see what one's going to come up for me today. What dragon is with me today? Aw. The healer. So we both got pretty green dragons today. How about that? Nice Easter situation and blessing, huh? The healer. Okay. He's a guardian dragon. Page 120. Here he is. This gentle yet powerful dragon is a true guardian of all healers on earth. He connects particularly with those who work energetically. He reminds us that although we may walk our talk, we also need to heed our own advice. We are not a bottomless pit of energy and need to take time out now and again. His message, I am the guardian of the healers. You are capable of great things on earth as a healer and as a light for the others to follow. But to do this, you must burn brightly and throw light into the shadows of your world. You give a great deal to others, but you must also make time for yourself. You need to rest and recharge your energy tank. You need to rest and recharge. Your energy tank requires refilling, lest you become depleted. Make time to meditate, rejuvenate, to relax, and, above all, to laugh. You may love your work, but it does not define you. You also need time to be you, a wife, husband, mother, father, daughter, son, sister, or brother, or any other role you fulfill. He reminds us not to take ourselves or life too seriously. If we do, we risk forgetting that we are just one tiny cog in the great wheel of life. Aw. Thank you, healer. And yes, our daughter's on if you want to say hi. He's a munchitating right now. She's like, hi! Huh. Okay. It's Easter, so why not? Okay, what dragon is with Michael today? My son, Michael. Asclepius. Ooh. He's party. He's purple and green. Asclepius. Ooh-wee. Oh boy. So you'll have to tell Michael if you talk to him that Asclepius is with him. Asclepius. Asclepius. He is a guardian dragon. Page 122. Here he is. Asclepius was the ancient Greek god of medicine, the son of Apollo. Upon meeting him for the first time, his opening words were, "Your modern image of the catechist is incorrect. He was a healer of great repute in Greek mythology, and this dragon in particular reminds us that inside us too reside great healers. His particular affinity lies with practitioners who use healing plants, herbalism, homeopathy, and essential oil and flower essences. Add to this his rather shamanic energy and his affinity with snakes, and he is a powerful ally. Asclepius is the dragon of the healer and the shaman. His wisdom is boundless. If he has flown into your reading today, know that you have his abundant knowledge at your side. Continuing with his practical help for your physical life, he asks if you need the support of a professional with knowledge of healing plants, or if it's time for you to undertake training in one of the areas mentioned above, or indeed shamanism. Alongside his ability to support those working with plant energies, he is a powerful ally when we are ready for the next phase of our transformational journey of life. His presence in your cards today reminds you that together you create the immense combination of transmutation and transformation deep within. You know you can and will succeed. He had this to say: you are on the cusp of transformation, so allow me to guide you forward along the winding road. Remember, hold on to what you know to be true, for it is your journey and yours alone. Life never stands still. It is forever changing and evolving. Together we can transmute that which binds you, accepting that your journey on earth is about life, death, and rebirth as you transform and grow personally and spiritually. Wow! Go Asclepius. Asclepius. How do you say it? Asclepius? Okay. Sometimes I'm not sure. So let him know Asclepius is with him today. And he doesn't even need to know unless you want to write it down. Like if you want to go back and then, write it down, you can. It's up to you. Just let him know if to call on Asclepius today throughout the day, and have, Asclepius will guide him whatever way Michael needs right now. Would he also maybe help towards getting Michael released? Maybe. That would be nice, huh? That would definitely be a blessing. Yeah, my dragon deck don't like being very far away from me. It likes me carrying it in my purse, so I try to do that. Oh, I gotta undo. Ow. Okay, Kalika, come on. Had to uncross my legs. Ow. So there are some additional dragons that are trying to help him. And help get him released. Oh, that was hurting my right knee the way I had my legs crossed. So I had to undo them before Miss Thing here, Pickles doppelganger, decides to lay down. Lay down on Mommy's lap. Huh. She's like, yeah, huh, okay, Mom, whatever. What are you saying? Oh, goodness sakes. So the only one that you haven't seen now is Carmela. She's probably in the bedroom sleeping on the dirty clothes bag. Yeah, that's one of her favorite things. Go figure, right? I don't know why. Oh, excuse me. No. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that, because mommy don't want that to get knocked over again. Because that stand that I got my 3 computers on is my little round brass one. Ow. Whirly-woos. I hear whirly-woos. Sirens outside. But then we hear those a lot. I just can't get over how well this turned out. I really like this. I really, really like it. And the fact that the glitter is just, it dispersed itself the way it did. And like it's cascading down the strongest here, the biggest here. And then over here a little smaller, over here a little smaller. And you can I think you can just see one of the green beads that I put in there. I think I put like a couple of them, 2 or 3, something like that. But I like it when, it's light enough that you can see inside of it, even if it's just barely, and see, this would be a pretty one. Excuse me. To possibly do one in clear and then like put some crystal bits in it or something, kind of like the ones that Maria got for us at Spirit of Tepereth. But yeah, that turned out really good. I really like it. I like how the black mica powder scattered where it did, and it makes it unique, gives it a unique design that makes it even more special. Oh, golly crap. Ow. Doggone cold sore inside my nose again. Gosh bless it, I hate those things. So I'm trying to think of what to do with all those green pieces over there. If I should turn all of them into pendants. Because some of them are, they're kind of on the big side, not too terribly big, but I don't know. Because it could always hang them up, use them as like a decorative pieces to hang up too. But, since I was being creative and playing around yesterday anyway, it's like, let's put some glitter pieces in or some confetti. So I tried to there's like music notes that I didn't get, I don't think. Oh, that were some of the shapes for the confetti pieces. But that's okay. I've got others. When I do other batches, I can sprinkle some in the mold before I pour it, and just let the resin disperse the pieces as they will, because then that makes it unique too. Ow, Kalika, could you please not dig your claws into my leg? You think you're going to fall or something? You should know better than that. You're not going to fall, I promise. Only problem is, I think I'll do a yellow, like a real pretty yellow / gold pyramid today. And I am going to do a black sphere for scrying, and bless and consecrate it for a scrying tool, because like I said, I don't have a scrying mirror, which those are usually solid black, so you can focus in the center of it or whatever when you're, golly crap, if I can quit yawning, gosh dang it. And I did eat today, at least before I sat down, because I didn't at least got a bowl of cereal down me and stuff, because I figured that Miss Thing here would be on my lap sooner or later. And well, here she is. It's okay, Kalika. Mommy just playing, baby. You're fine.
Daddy's not. Daddy's gonna punch you in the nose. Daddy's gonna punch you in the nose. Punch you in the nose.
So, Philosopher Dragon, please help Brooke today when she does her live.
Told you I was gonna punch you in the nose.
Let everything go well. Let her not get banned again or reported or any crap like that. Just let her have a good day, a fun day, a productive day. Let her have a lot of customers, new ones coming in every time that will stay with her, stick with her, not do her wrong, but truly be, good customers. And let her her and the boys have a good Easter today in every way. She deserves that. Man, these are getting low. They're like all the way down here. I'll get another bottle. I like the big bottles because they last the longest. Really? Wow. Go Hayden. Hayden's making dinner today. He's doing maple pork steaks, mashed potatoes, and veggies as Easter dinner. So he's making Easter dinner for him and Mom and his brothers. You can go back to playing your game now. Sorry.
Mom coming to dinner.
Pop said he's coming to dinner. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Nice meal. My mom started teaching me how to cook when I was in my teens. I remember that. She says, haha, okay. My cord for my computer. Trying to keep it.
Have her tell Hayden that I'm definitely looking forward to meeting him, another guy who likes to cook.
Oh, yeah. Let Hayden know that Grandpa Chris here's anxious to meet him because he likes that Hayden is a cook like him, or that Hayden likes to cook. So, yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun banter for them to talk about and everything. Has Michael ever made a meal for us? I don't think so.
No.
But we've certainly done our share of meals at Grandma's, at my mom's. But, with all those mad skills that Michael's learning being in the kitchen and all there, I'm sure he'll make something for us at some point. Make a nice family dinner, So I'm trying to think of what other pieces to do today. I'm not going to do any more of the cloud coasters for a while until I get some of them sold, because that's what I seem to have the majority of. So they're not very big sellers. Now, if I could start, decorating them up a bit more and putting like the graffiti stuff in them, and, once I get my drill kit so that I can start drilling small holes in them so that some of them can be hung up, I think they look stunning in a window where the sunlight hits them, because then you can see through them the best, and you can see the crystal bits, and I just think it's stunning. It's really pretty. And doing the batch of the black and green like I did yesterday, I did a lot of glittery. You saw gold flake and everything, and put it in there and stirred it up in the resin, and it made some really nice pieces. So, but today being the color of the day being yellow or gold, that's why I decided that I want to do at least some of the pieces in that color. For sure, just keep out of direct sunlight, as the heat will turn them soft again. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. Oh, did I pull a stupid one time? I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I was thinking it, but yeah, it went horribly wrong. I put one of the cloud coasters in the mold in the dashboard of the car on the passenger side on a fucking hot day. It liquefied it, just like you said. It liquefied it. And I was like, oh, crap. It's like, oh, crap. So I had a heck of a time getting it out of there. Some of it did kind of leak down on the kind of went down the dashboard, but very, very little, because I tried to wipe it off quickly so that it was just like the slightest indication. You could tell there's a filmy section now on the driver's side or passenger side. Could have been worse. I could have done it on the driver's side, and then Pops probably would have had a conniption. So I did it all, but I don't know what I was thinking. It's like, okay, yeah, don't do that. And I've put them in the freezer before too. Another no-no. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, harsh lessons, funny. I can ha-ha about them now, and I'm glad I can, but it's hilarious. I was like, what the heck were you thinking, woman? Jeez. That's about silly as silly can be. So after that, I was like, okay, yeah, no extreme cold, no extreme heat, not a good thing. Oh, my poor Venus flytraps, guys. I am so sorry I killed you. I had to Venus flytrap. Me and Maria both got some. And a couple months ago or whatever, and they were, I think it was during the warm, I think it was probably last summer, maybe, or something. I don't even know. But I put them in a place that is hard to get to. You know, it's the same place where I have my orchids. So I have to move my little craft table. And right now, you know, yeah, I can move it easily because all the pieces on it are already done. They're finishing their solidification by just, you know, but I was able to get them out of the molds easily. And oh boy, I'll tell you what. Oh, I didn't show you those, did I? No, I didn't. Duh. Doofy. I'm a doofy head. This. Whoa. This is the big black one. Look how tall that thing is. That's like, what? Maybe at least 2 inches. It has a lot of pretty gold concentrated in the tip, the gold flake. Oh, crap. Now I'm dropping stuff. And yeah, this will definitely be a nice pendant, I guess, to wear. And I'm probably going to use one of those metal caps on it because I think it'll fit over this part here really, really good. But this was a bitch to get out of the mold. Holy crap. And then here's the little one. Same thing. The gold in the tip and then the other colors throughout. So yeah, I think those turned out really good. And I will turn these both probably into pendants. I love this one. I love how big that one is because that's, like I said, that one's decent size. And especially if I do this in yellow or gold and do this one in a yellow or gold, those usually turn out real pretty. Completely forgot I had these because I put the green small pieces in that little bag that you saw. That was also the bag that you gave me the little critters in that I glued onto my coffin shelf. Yeah. Oh, and this is cute. I can show you this. At Witch Lab, they have these quarter machines, and you get these mystery prizes and stuff. One of them was a mystery herb. I got red clover. One of them was like I don't know if it's considered. It's like a miniature reading. It says, "What you love affects you. Place your energy in what helps you." That was in one of them. And I just put everything together in one ball. Red clover, often used in love potions as an infusion. It can be sprinkled to banish negative spirits. So red clovers, that's what it can do, which is good. And then I got me a little card. And this is a very tiny, that's the Four of Pentacles. So, and then I got a rat. It's a little rubber rat. Where did I put him? He's over here somewhere. So yeah, I used the red clover in some of the spell bottles that I did. And I mean, you can't beat it for 50 cents, you know, because I only did the 50-cent ones. They had one there that was like $5, but I didn't exactly have the $5. Okay, where did I put my rat? Rada, where you at? Where'd I put you? Rada. I called it Rada after it's a movie that I like. Hi, y'all. What did I do with him? Ugh. He's here somewhere. Because it was just a tiny little rubber rat, maybe about that big. What movie? Stardust, I believe, is where I got the name Rata from, because that was the daemon of one of the kids. Ooh, let's have some fun, shall we? Haven't used these guys in a while. Show me yes. Okay, stop. Show me no. Show me no. Okay, stop. Will Michael's first judicial go through, allowing him to finally be released from Marion? And will he be blessed with the lawyer and therefore the money we need so that lawyer can represent him and get him out? That's a big swing, yes. Oh boy. Okay. I was looking for Rata, and then I saw these guys, and I'm like, hey, I haven't used them, so might as well use them. It's Easter after all. Okay. Let's get real creative, shall we? Okay. Let me put this one down for a minute. Okay, your turn. Show me yes. Okay, stop. Show me no. Okay, stop. Show me uncertain. Back and forth. Okay, stop. Will Michael be released soon from Marion Correctional so that he can come home? My son, Michael Mabius, 594703. That's a yes. That's a big yes. See how big you can swing in a circle. That's pretty big. Awesome. All right. 2 at once. Okay, so I got to think of 2 different questions. Will we be hearing about our house soon? Is that a yes? Will we be moving soon? You want to go too? Go ahead. You want to verify and confirm the yes? Okay, they're both saying yes. Yay! Let's see. Now I can't think of any other questions. I know. Will I soon have all of my resin pieces sold? Okay, is this your yes now? Oh my God, look at that thing. That's going stupid. Okay, you're doing the circular yes, that's fine. Go ahead. How about you? You want to verify? My resin pieces sold? Go as big as you want. They're saying yes. Yay. Okay. Itchy nose. Will we all be blessed with a large sum of money soon? You can circular for yes if you like. You can verify. Well, this one's going crazy. The green one. This one's not moving. Can't think of anything else. Is there anything you want to ask? I can use either one or I can use both, whichever way you want me to do it. Which one you want me to use, the green aventurine or this guy? Give her a minute, guys. Let her choose. Right hand or left hand? Wait. Either. Okay. What do you want to ask? Just type it and I will repeat it and it will answer for you. Wait, please. She's thinking. Will Brooks, hang on, let me get it over here so I can see it. Will Brooks TikTok manager take the violations on my account away? So will Brooks manager on TikTok take the violations away on her account? Is that a yes? Go big. There you go. There's your answer. There's a big yes. And you can see I am not moving my arm. So that's a major yes. Thank you. Yay! They better, because, this crap has got to stop with what's been going on. Okay, guys, I'm going to put you in there for now. Yes, I'm still looking for my Rata. Oh, if I had this on a string, Uriel, I bet I could use it as a pendulum too. Aha. And that would be straight from Uriel. The answers would be straight from him. But I don't have anything to put him on right now. I've been trying to handle this more often. And when I feel the urge to hold it for a while, then I'll pick it up and I'll just hold it, and kind of twirl it in my fingers, play, move it around a little bit. But because of the placement of this piece here where you put the chain through, it's at a weird angle, so it's kind of tricky to get it in there. I guess I could probably do it easier from the back. But because this thing hangs down so long, like it hangs down all the way down to almost the middle of my heart chakra. So I need to get me a nice chain or something to put this on, or I could do it with a piece of yarn. And then when I do the yarn, what I usually do is I knot it on and I do it as snugly as I can, but not too tight because I don't want it to, cut into my neck. Do you want me to wear Uriel? Do you want me to start wearing the pendant again? Your vessel here? Okay, what color do you want me to use? I've got white, red. I think I've got some black over here somewhere. Yep, here's the black. Is it okay to do black? Because black is it's gonna show the least amount of signs. I was kicking out a dead roach. It won't show. It won't when it gets soiled and from sweat and everything. It won't show very as strongly on the yarn here. Okay, so let's put Uriel on today. And that's what I did with this necklace. It's a big blue rose. It's one of my Creepy Hollows vessels. And I tied it on, tried to knot it on pretty good. And, just when I get the urge, feel like wearing it, then I just put it on and wear it for a while. Okay. Help me get this in here. There we go. Hope that's going to be big enough. Because usually what happens is, some of it'll hang down. Okay, I'm going to have to put my hair up to do this. Because otherwise I'm going to end up pulling my hair.
Hey. What? Okay, give me a minute. No, that's all right. Okay. Yeah.
Maria's calling Pops and asking him to come and get her from work. I know, it's Maria. She wants you to come and get her. And that's not a bad thing. She hasn't asked that in a long time. So. Okay, Uriel, help me do this right first time. I love this vessel and how long it waited for me. I was amazed. It's like, wow. Can't believe it waited for me as long as it did. This thing was it was $45, but well worth it. Because Uriel is my birth angel, so this is the tricky part. There we go. He's on there for a while. But of course, because it's yarn, after several times of getting wet and stuff like that, the elasticity in the yarn starts to kind of give, and then it'll start hanging down lower and lower. But yeah, I think I did that about right. And see, that's what I mean. When a vessel tells me, wear me, carry me, because some of them are carryables, then I listen. I don't question. I just do, because I know it's for a reason. It's like, okay, and this helps me to hear Uriel better as well. So that's a good thing. And then, of course, there's my lovely Cassiel, which is a Saturnian archangel. And I did not even know that one such thing existed, but he does. And he is my particular angel because I'm Capricorn. So I'm like, yay! And like I said, put a T in the name, and that's Castiel. That's the character that I love the most on Supernatural, because he's an angel. Hello! So he's going to go get her. Meanwhile, I need to figure out what I want to do with my day, or what I want to do now. Do I want to start the other? I'm a little worried about the pouring the resin for the sphere, because the hole is so small. Because I don't want to end up pouring it down over top of it, and it waste a bunch of resin, because those bottles are down to half already. And all I did was, you saw the pieces I did. I showed you everything. So that's why you have the funnel that came in the kit. What funnel? I have a funnel. I don't remember seeing a funnel. Is it like a paper one or something? The funnel I showed? I'm trying to think. Funnel. Silicone one. I'm trying to remember. It's in that kit you got the other day. It is? Well, help me find it. I'll get everything out and you can show me what it is. Because I didn't know I had a funnel. I'm not seeing a funnel. Ooh, yowza. Almost fell on the floor. Was it in this kit or the resin one that I just got? I did. This one? You mean this? That's not silicone. That's not a funnel. That's the piece that goes on the top of the pendants. She said that I have a silicone funnel in here somewhere. Remember, you got to undo each layer. So I don't remember. She said I showed it, but I don't remember it. You don't mean these, the little pin, because that hole is so small, it's really hard to use that. Let me check in here. It might be in one of these.
Why are you not sitting on
Got tweezers, gold flake, copper, and silver.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a funnel.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
I thought there was 4 of these.
No, there's only 3. There are 1, 2. Yeah, there's only 3. I have one that I could probably use, but I don't really want to use it for that. Now Pops is trying to find it too. Those are not funnels. Those are the pieces for the pendants. Those are pendant molds. That's a book. That's not a funnel. That's a finger thing. You mean this? Let me see that. You don't mean these, do you? They look like you can like roll them down on your finger. Nope. No. Oh boy. That's a pipette. It's
Yeah,
like
I know.
that hole is too small. Because the main thing is I just don't want, when I do the sphere, I don't want to like spill it everywhere. You know, I want to make sure I get it down in the hole in the top. So
I don't know. I don't see a funnel.
I don't see a funnel either.
Oh, I gotta get to it.
Yeah, go get Sissy. Go ahead and take my glitters out though while I'm at it. They are finger gloves. The pipette would work. Hang on, let me get these. The blue's escaping. Come back here, Blue. Whoop! Because I have the metal funnel that goes to Pops's. It's supposed to. You're supposed to use it to fill the canteens, the little flat, because you can keep liquor in them and stuff. I had to tape up my thing yesterday from where Bella broke it. What I really could probably use that would make a difference would be one of the pour cups. Those are too big. There we go. They fit in there fine. I just gotta, I gotta believe in myself. That's all. That I can be worth getting a set of funnels. Because like you can get them out in the different stores and everything. Where you can have like really small ones and then you can have bigger ones for something like that. Because my main thing is, and I thought about actually taping around it. Taking some clear tape and taping around, tape the mold together, because my main concern is as I'm pouring it, that if the top like it pops off or something, that the resin's going everywhere. So maybe if I just take and do some tape around it, make sure it's on there good, tape it closed, and then pour it as slowly as I can, it should be okay. Because whatever I do decide to use as a funnel then I would have to, like wipe it out, rinse it out really quickly afterwards because I wouldn't want the resin to solidify in it and then, end up clogging up the hole or something. So, see, it's after 12. And I'm trying to think of what other pieces to do today, too. Because I'm going to be doing the black sphere. I'm going to be doing the yellow. I'm going to do a yellow pyramid. Because I've already done green and black here. And I'll probably do a black one of these times, too. But black one, the most that I'll probably put in that you'll be able to actually see, depending on how dark I make the black, would be, maybe some crystal bits or something. That might work. Ow! Oh gosh, no headache, no headache, no headache, no. Please, no headache. No. Oh, I hate when I get that. I get that pain over here on this side. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I should get some silicone ones because it comes off of this out. It comes out of the silicone real easy. Like I've noticed when I over pour some of my pieces, whenever they dry enough and solidify and everything, they just peel off. Like the excess, it don't adhere to the silicone. The silicone stir pots. Yeah, I know. I need to get that. Need to get one of those here sometime soon. But oh, okay. Yeah, the stir pots are nice. That would definitely be a big help. Because I do the cup, to stir it in because I can fit the biggest amount in it and everything that way. Where would they? I could probably find some on Amazon. I would imagine. Be able to find a set of silicone funnels, different sizes, and use whatever size I need. You can get big ones all on Amazon. Yeah. So I'll find some on Amazon. And now that Krista's not here for a few minutes, I can safely say this and just hope that he never sees this live. If he does, hopefully by then enough time will have passed. It won't matter. But I went ahead and decided to get that other credit card. The one I was telling you about, the Premier Bank one or whatever. And it's a $700 limit, which after the fees and everything that they take out of that, it's $613 is what the available credit that I'll have. And I, like I was telling Maria, if I decide that I don't like it, then I will pay whatever I owe on it and then I'll just cancel it, so I don't necessarily have to keep it. And then funny enough, you're not going to believe this one. I couldn't. I was like, are you kidding me? Is it this one? Yep. I think it was the day that I decided to get that one. I got this one. This is a fake. This is a fake card. This is just they give you like basically a cardboard version of it to show you what the card would look like. And that's like a kind of like a dusty pink or a dusty rose. And I really don't like it. I haven't done this one, so don't freak out or panic or anything. But this one, I have a line of credit up to $2,500. So I'm like, But, with the color choices, I don't know. I'm thinking the aqua colored one here. It's probably the prettiest of them. Now, the red and the black ain't bad, but I really don't care for that one. If I decide to do it. And I've got until, what is the deadline on this one? Except by 5/17. So I've got until May 17th, to decide. But isn't that funny that the day that I got that I went ahead and got the Premier Bank one, so it's on its way. It's on its way in the mail. I'm not gonna, I can do this. I think I've been doing, pretty decent with my first one, my Merrick, and I did make my first payment for them, which was only like $35, and then when I get my check at the end of this month, I'll probably make another payment because that's the due date. I found out the due date for my payments every month for my credit cards. It's funny to say that. Now that I have some finally, is at least my Merrick Bank one is the 28th is the due date. So I might go ahead and send another $35 payment there just to kind of double it up a little more, because I waited until the 4th, like Pop suggested, before I made my first payment on Merrick. I went on the website, I looked through it and everything, and it said due date or whatever is the 28th. So I was like, okay, so I went ahead and I paid the $35 then on the 4th, and then I'll pay another $35 payment on when I get my check, again, because I don't know if it's going to be on the 28th or not. So I just might get this one. But especially with what my Dragon card said today, I put it in my purse and I carry it for a while I'm deciding, and this one I've already decided on, so I don't need to carry that anymore. But I give myself, plenty of time to think about it before I do it. And according to my Dragon, I need to take a break. And I've been wanting to go back to Ravenwood Castle. And I've been thinking about going on the 28th of this month because it's kind of a tradition that I started. If I can do it, weather permitting and everything, and I get my check around that time, I could do it. Or I could use the credit card. Here's the trick, though. If I use one of my credit cards, I would, the cheapest way to go would be the $139 for one night in one of the cabins. But then I would have to leave the next day. I would have checkout, like I would have whatever part of the day I went on the day that it was booked, and then until the next day before. I think it's like you have to be out by 11. You know how, because it's a bed and breakfast. So it's considered like a fancy hotel kind of thing to me, really. But if you go for one night only, though, yeah, you only have like basically one full day and one full night there. And then you have to leave the next day. Because if I do 3 days, let's see, where's my calculator? Find out. Okay, calculator. It would be $417 for a whole weekend. You probably can't see that. It whitewashed it out. But it would be $417 for a whole weekend. What did you just send me? Here, let me see what you sent me. Ooh, yummy. That does look good. All right, Hayden, way to go, son. Looks nice. Nice and yummalicious. Good job, son. Grandson. So yeah, $417, and if I was going to do a full weekend, I would probably do my $2,500 credit card, because to me that would be, if I decide to get it, that would be the way to go. Because 1 or 2 nights, yeah, that's not so bad. Let's see, like 1-2 nights would be $417 times 2 for 2 nights, $834. So if that's for 2 nights, oh boy. No, I'm doing it wrong. Wait. I'm doing it wrong. 139 times 2. 139 times 2 is 278. So it would be 278 for 2 days. Yeah, okay. It would be $417 for 3 days. And I could swing that with, I would feel most comfortable with, maybe this new one's coming. It's going to have 613 on it. So I wouldn't be maxing it out or anything. And it would only be 417 of it. Because I'm telling you, I really love it there. I love the experience. I love the peace and quiet. I've been wanting to have an entire weekend to myself there in one of the cabins, because the cabin feels the most natural to me. Because when you see the outside of the cabins, they're absolutely stunning. If you've ever seen it, look up Ravenwood Castle on internet and it'll show you what they look like on the outside, and then it'll show you what each room looks like on the inside as well. And it shows you all the rooms that way. Like the Rapunzel Tower room I stayed in one year. But man, I'm telling you that the stairwell was that narrow. I mean, the steps were barely big enough for me to get up. And here's me lugging all my freaking luggage up the steps and trying not to freaking fall and break my neck. Very narrow. But the Rapunzel Tower room is inside the main castle building, the main building. They have the King Arthur suite is on the main floor, where the main dining hall is. So if you want to eat in the main dining hall, you can, or you can eat down in the dungeon. I like the dungeon. I don't know why. Well, I call it the dungeon because it's the bottom area. You have a flight of steps that you have to go down, and you would love it. I wish you could see this. You really should, and be there would even be better. But you go down the steps, and then it has the 3 fireplaces. They're real fireplaces too. I'm not talking electric shit, honey. Real wood, real soot, the whole 9. Real fireplaces. They don't have much to drink as far as like alcohol, because I mean, they do have an alcohol license, but I guess there's certain types of alcohol licenses that you can get. Like if you're going to have want to serve a certain type of alcohol, you have to have a certain license that says you can, serve that. Butterbeer. That's where I got butterbeer. And I thought Harry Potter immediately. And I was like, oh, I love it. And Maria loved hers too. That was, I think it was my Ravenwood glasses, my drinking glasses that we ended up using, because it came in a drinking glass, and we ended up buying the drinking glasses or something. Oh, that's what it was. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so you can eat downstairs in the dungeon. Downstairs in the dungeon area is also where the game room is. You would love. You walk in, it's a library. They have on the one back wall, like as soon as you walk in and go left, there's all the DVDs. So you can just go through, pick whatever DVDs you want, take them back to your room and watch them. It's awesome. And then when you're done, of course, bring them back during, checkout or whatever. You have a continental breakfast, which if you get up early enough in the morning, because it has to be during a certain time, then you get your continental breakfast, which means it's free. So you can literally eat as much as you want. My favorite thing is like the main hall. Me and Maria ate in the main hall, the main floor, and the table that we sat at was right across from the King Arthur suite. And I love the pictures of the King Arthur suite. It is really pretty. They have the Elizabeth suite, which is tailored after Queen Elizabeth, which is beautiful. I think it's like pink. There's a lot of pink. And I'm like, aha, pink, my color. Beautiful room. I only got to peek in part of it one day when somebody was in there cleaning it, but it was beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And I know I would lose it if I actually got to step inside the Silversmith cottage, because that's the one cottage right there next to, or in the area where the main building is. It's the last cottage. There's this little walkway that you walk, and it shows a couple of different other cottages. One of them's really neat because it has an overhang, a slight overhang, and it's yellow, and they have like a display window, and so you have an upstairs and a downstairs with that one. I don't think you have an upstairs and downstairs with a Silversmith. Most of the cottages are just one floor. Everything is on one floor. Some of the other cottages that are like across from the main building, but they're kind of like scattered a little bit. Those some of them have bunk beds in them. So like if you have kids, then you could give them the bunk bed room, and I mean, it's really awesome. It's really awesome. So, but the 28th of April was the very first time I went there, several years ago. So every year on that date, if at all possible, and I can swing it, I will treat myself, and I will go on that day, because that was the first day all those years ago that I finally made it to, to the castle. And I was crying. I was literally crying when I was sitting in my car as I parked. And before I even walked in the door, I was crying. And even after I walked in the door, I was crying. People are looking at me like, are you okay? And I'm like, yes, I'm fine. I said, happy tears. I said, it's taken me 10 years to get here. And I'm just really happy that I'm finally here. And they're like, aw, yeah, it was precious. So I kind of developed a tradition, if I can do it and I have the money, because granted, April is still cold. What would be nice is if my weekend there, it would be like perfect summer weekend. Like every day, every night, it would be perfect temperatures, not too cold, not too hot, just right. And you got those big decent sized screened in porch. You got a table and chairs out there. And they have a couple of stray cats that run around the castle. They go in and out of the castle, and they're absolutely beautiful, but don't try to pick one up or anything. But we had one, I believe, called Frank, if I'm not mistaken. I've got pictures of it. It was a cat, and it was roaming around on the outside of the grounds. And this little shit could literally climb up and sit on top of the swings, because the fire pit in the Huntsman's Hollow, where the cabins are, the fire pit is, there's like these big swings that you can fit 2 or 3, maybe even 4 people on there, depending on their body weight and size. Like me, I would comfortably maybe be able to fit one other person on there with me. Because me and Maria, I think we was able to sit on one together or something or another. But get this, if you want a fire in the fire pit, all you have to do is go up to Ravenwood Castle and tell them, could you please have somebody come down and start a fire for us? You could do s'mores out there. And the place is just, once you go, you don't want to leave. It is so peaceful. You're surrounded by nature. There's a creek bed, a flowing creek running through the Huntsman's Hollow, which you would love because of the water, and it's like, it's just, it's indescribable, but it's such a degree of peace that I don't feel anywhere else but there. And usually when I go, for me, it becomes a magical retreat, because it's like, oh shit, I got to do some magic while I'm there. And I actually have a book that says The Magical Retreat. And I need to find that again. I thought I ran across it here recently, but then I've misplaced it again. So it's somewhere in one of my crates. But it's called The Magical Retreat. And it gives you these different magical related things that you can do when you go on this retreat. And it's a book that tells you how to do it. You can go just about any place you want to do it, but Ravenwood Castle is ideal. It's perfect for it. Having the cabin to myself, just what I usually do is I'll cast circle. I'll call the elements. I will have my vessels with me. I remember one time I took literally all the vessels that I had at the time from Creepy Hollows. I took with me, and I put them up in the windowsills of every window that was in the place. And there's 2 significant windows in the kitchen dining area. There's a nice table. There's actually a bench seat. So if you like the bench seat, you can pull it off and under the table, use that, or it has regular chairs. And it also has a futon in that area. So you literally can sleep 4 people there. And then it has a loft, has like stairs you go up into, and there's a loft up there. Kids love lofts. And it's just, the place is a lot of fun, and it's not that far away. It's only a little over 2 hours away, or almost 2 hours away, something like that. And what I usually do is I GPS it, so I know what roads to go down and everything, so I don't pass it up. And there's this one section of road. When I reach that section, and it's got these it's got a wooden post, and it's got arrows, and they're pointing different directions, and each arrow is a different area. I take the one that says Ravenwood Castle, and it puts me right on the road that I need. Once I get to the entrance, which I know where it is, you go left because it says Ravenwood Castle, and then points an arrow that way. You go up the gravel drive. You go into the main building. To book a room, they ideally they have you pay for half the room. You pay half price, half of the price. So with me, it would be $139, times 2, the $278. So you pay $278 on the phone the day you book it, to make sure nobody else can get it. And then when you go in there, you can finish paying, or you can just pay off the whole thing, which I would probably just pay off the whole thing right over the phone. It's like, no, I want to go ahead and do it now. Just get it paid, because that would, and, because I'll have money from my check. So I'll have spending money, to be able to get souvenirs and stuff. Because there's this one type of drinking glass that I would like to get myself. I got a Ravenwood glass for Pops, and he don't like using it. It's for a good reason though, because with the nerve damage that he has, sometimes he loses his grip on stuff, and this particular glass doesn't have a handle. So if it gets condensation on the outside of it, which sometimes they will, when you're drinking a cold drink in it, it could cut somebody. Let's see. I think I've got it in here. As far as I know, they're still in here. I haven't moved them. Okay, where's my Ravenwood glass? Ravenwood, where are you? Uh-oh, I'm not seeing it. But I thought I kept them there, though. I'm not going to panic. It's probably buried up here. Where's my Ravenwood glass, guys? And I have a Ravenwood coffee mug too. I'm guessing it's looking like it's probably in, let's see, the top shelf. Which means I'm going to have to get a chair to stand on, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get to the top shelf. Unless it's over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to put you back there. Sorry, boo. Never mind. I found one. This is a Ravenwood drinking glass, basically. And the coffee mug yep, there it is. And there's the coffee mug. Ravenwood Castle. So, one of the glasses that I would like to get from Ravenwood, and this was the glass that I got for Pops, but as you can see, because you have to, it's like I said, it don't have a handle. He would be afraid that it would slip out of his grip, fall down, and, break. So I need to find a better place to put this to where it's more visible and I don't have to worry about it getting broke. I'll put it over here in front of my alien. But yeah, it's every time I've gone, it's been a fun experience. And they have some other glasses there that I haven't gotten yet, because I believe I got a couple of chalices from there that says Ravenwood Castle on it, which I don't know if those are out here or not, but don't feel like hunting for them. So I know there's some glasses there that I haven't gotten yet. So I want to try to get at least 2 of each type of drinking glass they have. Now the coffee mug, there's kind of a cute story behind it. The coffee mug I stole, bad mommy, I know, from the little area, the little coffee nook that you can go to in the middle of the night if you want to grab yourself some tea or something. But then you have you have a coffee pot in your bed, in your room, not bedroom, but in the cabin, there's a little kitchen area. There's a nice, counter space and everything, plenty of cabinets. There's a little mini fridge, so you can keep certain things in there, keep them cold. So I've gotten chalices, the regular drinking glasses, and there's like I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's a certain type of, I don't know if they call it a beer glass or what, but it's styled a certain way, and that's the one that I'll probably get the next time I go. Is I'll end up getting 2 of the glasses, drinking glasses, I don't have yet. So whenever we get the house, I definitely hope that it'll have a lot of counter space. It'll have, plenty of cabinets, a nice sized kitchen and everything. But what I like about Ravenwood too is the fact that when you get a room key to your room, there's not just one key on the ring. You can get inside the castle building at night anytime you want. It could be the middle of the night. It could be 3:00 in the morning if you wanted. If you got had a hankering for tea, or there was a certain beverage, because they keep beverage packets of in the cabins, and probably the rooms that have some of them have a certain type of kitchenette area or whatever. Some of them have these really nice tubs. I laid down in one in the Rapunzel Tower room, and I barely fit in it. I mean, barely fit. I was like, oh boy. So I did me a hot bath. But of course I couldn't stay in it very long because, I couldn't submerge very much of my body at any one time in the tub because of, I'm still so big. So I didn't fit in the tub as well as I would have liked. But at least it was a tub as opposed to a shower, because the cabins strictly only have a shower that and you can only fit one person in it. I mean, 2 people would be crowded, in those tiny things. But, I like the futon idea in the cabin too. So that way, 2 people could sleep on the futon. They could sleep on it as the couch, or they could, if they know how to do it, which I've never tried it, but I'm sure it's probably pretty easy. You just, once you do it a couple times, you're like, oh yeah, I know how to do it. How you convert it from the couch to the bed. There's these probably levers or something in the back that you have to adjust or do a certain thing to, so that it'll stretch out and lay down, so that you can actually, you have another bed to lay on. The bed in the bedroom is very comfortable. You can fit 2 people, but again, it would probably be crowded. Hi, Boo. Well, looky, your sweetheart jumped up on my lap. Decided he wanted some mommy time. Boo, baby. Hello. So yeah, I might just do that, I might just do that either with the card that's coming, or if I decide to get the 2,500, and then that's my limit. That's it. I'm not getting any more. I will only allow myself 3 credit cards. I have made that promise for as long as I can remember. I've got 2 of the 3 now, so we'll see, but I'm not going to get more than 3. Plain and simple. I'm just not. Because to me, as long as the payments are low and stuff, which so far they seem to be, and it's something I can actually swing, and I can do a double payment. I'll do a payment on the 4th of each month, and I'll do a payment at the end of each month. So that way it's whatever 35 times 2 is. $35 times 2. So that's $70, that I'm paying to get it paid down quicker, which is still reasonable. It makes sense to me, because 70 is very close to 100, and, but it's not quite 100. So it's a lot more doable because it's a low amount, I mean, $70. Yeah, I should be able to swing that every month. And I've really been trying to cut back on my spending as far as ordering stuff online and things like that, because that's where a lot of the money goes. I haven't bought Peg and Mix, and I couldn't even tell you how long. I ran out. When I ran out, I just decided then I'm going to take a nice break from it, because I don't want to become overly dependent on it. and, and end up like freaking, because that's where a lot of the money would go. Like, and that's money that I could use, to live on instead of using it in that way. So, but we'll see. We'll see what the weather's like. We'll see. Because I don't even know what calendar day is the 28th going to be on, because I'm trying to figure out when we're going to most likely get our check calendar. Here we go. It's now easier to block spam. That's nice. Okay, so come on, calendar. Trying to get nope. Because it's not showing me the calendar. Oh, here we go. Duh. Come on. Come on. Yes, I know it's Easter Sunday. I was trying to bring it up. The date, not the times, because it's only showing the times. Okay, what is this? There we go. Okay. I don't use my calendar much, so it takes me a little bit to figure it out. Okay. There is 30 days in the month of April. The 29th is on a Saturday. The 30th is on a Sunday. So if I'm reading this right, we should actually get our checks on the 28th. Wow. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I am so going. I'm so going. But again, like I said, if the weather's too bad, then I don't know if I'll go or not. And I've still got to wait, until the card gets here, because it's 5 to 10 business days or 5 to 7 business days or something like that. So, yep, if I'm reading this right, because it's 2 days before the 1st, and the 29th and 30th is both on a weekend, so I should get it on the 28th, which is the Friday before that. We should both get our checks. Oh, there's no irony there at all. No. What gave you that idea? So, yeah, that'll be nice. No, I can't do that part of it yet. I'm going to have to wait, because I'll have to call Ravenwood Castle first, and I'll have to do that on a day when he's not around, because I don't want him to hear the conversation, and I don't want Maria knowing that I'm going by myself, because she might want to go. It might hurt her feelings or something, and I'm not trying to hurt her feelings, certainly. It's almost 1. Are you going to be getting on your live soon? Do you want me to go ahead and close this one out so I can be available to watch your live? Okay, so 28th should get check. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Let's go with 9 a.m. Just writing down my check day. And then that way, it's on the calendar. My check day is above the, what is it? Absolute Care. So there's some kind of, I don't think that's an appointment or anything that I have to go to. Doesn't look like it, because if it was an appointment, there would be a time listed for the appointment. So yeah, it's looking possible, for me to be able to finally have my weekend, have my weekend break, just be able to have one of the cabins to myself. And hopefully it's either cabin 401, the one that me and Maria used when we went, or the only other one that they have available that's still, it's 139 as well. Sorry, I get that dang itching right in my center of my chest. I don't know why, but it drives me bunky. So as it's getting closer to that date, I'll do a live and I'll try to let you know. If I can't tell you verbally, I'll go like this. And then, usually that means I'm going to type it. And then once you read it, let me know, say, okay, I read it. Then I remove it. I delete it. So I'm not speaking it. That way, if Chris stumbles upon that live, he won't see that part of it because I've taken it out of the little chat thing. So yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be really nice. Now, if only I could find my magical retreat book. That would be ideal. And, because I haven't really been able to do a successful magical retreat using that book. I've written some stuff in it because it has, you can write your own stuff in it. Like when you go, what you do. It gives you some suggestions of some things that you can do, and it's all magically related. So it's really nice. And if I do go, I will definitely live stream it. So you can be there with me. And that'll be a lot of fun because I can get Wi-Fi there. Hopefully easily enough, because I've done lives on my tablet before. I did, video footage, and it's still on my tablet. I wish I could transfer it to one of my computers so I could erase it off the tablet, but I've never figured out how to erase it off the tablet. And of course, my favorite thing is sitting out in the garden with Pan, where the Pan statue is. And oh boy, I usually feel him there. It's like, oh, hi, Pan, what's up? And he'll talk to me and, all kinds of stuff. He's really cool. You can tell he's very ancient. He has a very strong presence about him, and it don't scare me in the slightest, because I know it's Pan. He's the one that's always saying, go play in the woods. Funny enough. But it's like, well, guess what, Pan? I'm going to go play in the woods. I'm here, ain't I? To me, that is kind of playing in the woods. And, I don't know if I would be brave enough. I probably could, because when you get the Huntsman's Hollow, when you get one of the cabins, there's a certain road you have to drive down to get to it. And, but when you're in the back of the castle where Pan is, where the little garden area is, there is a slope kind of that you can go down, and it has ropes, I think, at least for part of the way down. So I'd have to make sure I take my walking stick with me for, safety, make sure I take a good pair of, my hiking boots or something that I can wear comfortably, and make sure I have good footing and everything. I've thought about seeing because I think I could go down it no problem, going down the slope instead of driving the car, up to the castle. Going up the slope would be difficult for me. But if I go down the slope, then there's no way that I would feel up to going up the slope, to get back to the car. Because usually when I go to the castle for anything, I just drive my car up there, But I've often wanted to be able to leave the car down in the Huntsman's Hollow and be able to walk up and down the slope at least once. But it's steep. I mean, that thing's damn near vertical. Because you can see it from the cabin porch. When you look out, you can see it. And it's like, I don't know if I want to do that or not. Because if I lost my footing even once, or if one of my knees kind of went funky on me, I could go down. I don't even want to think about, broken bones and all that. Because I've never had a broken bone in my life except my baby toes. It's always my baby toes. I don't remember if I've ever broken the right one, but I definitely have broken the left one before because I didn't step over something properly, and I ended up slamming my baby toe into it, and it broke it. So, but that's just, that's something, as far as Ravenwood, that's something special that I allow myself at least once a year. And if I only go that one time, that's still fine. And I definitely need it. I've always wanted a weekend to myself there, but couldn't afford it. Now I can, because I have the credit cards, so I can pay it back just like I'm doing my other two. Or, well, I'm going to be using the second one that's coming. And if I decide to get the 2,500 one, because I've got until the 17th of May to decide on that one. So I'm going to give myself plenty of time, to think it over, because like the APR is not bad, I don't think, and stuff. But the confusion of the Premier Bank one that's coming is the $79 annually, and then it talks about $96 for the first year, and then there's a third price, which is the $144. So it's like, I don't know if that means the first year it's $79, which if it is, that's great. And as long as they take it out of the credit amount, which when I read that thing, that's what it sounded like is what they do. That's why you only get the $613 with this one instead of the full $700. Like my Merit Bank, it's I forget what the APR and stuff on that is, but at least I know what my due date is, and I know that making double payments, so $70 a month for that one, and then get that one paid down, and then start doing that with the other one. Like when I get my first payment due date from Premier Bank, for instance, then because it's probably going to be the due date's going to be around the time that I signed up for it, which was a couple days ago. So I'm guessing that's going to be probably the date that they're going to say, this is your due date. This is when and it said something about you will be billed. So we'll see. And then, I'll kind of take it from there. But especially if it turns out that it's only $79 for the first year, that's great. That's at least cheaper. And then 96 the second year, and then after that it can be up to $144 a month, or I'm not sure. I'll have to wait until it gets here, read through the paperwork that comes with it, and then I'll decide from there. And like I said, if I decide that I don't like this one, this is not working for me, then I'll just pay anything that I owe on it. In this case, it would be the Ravenwood trip. And then once that's paid down, then I'll just cancel it out and say, look, I'm sorry, but this one is just not working for me. So, doggone cold sore. Driving me bunky. So it ends up like it'll itch. And then when I, try to scratch it, I try not to actually put my fingernails, up in my nose to get some of it out, because then I could cause my nose to bleed. And I definitely don't like nosebleeds. They're not fun. So it's something to look forward to. April 28th. And hopefully by then or before then I'll find my Magical Retreat book, which I'm trying to think of where the last place was. I saw it anyway. Can't remember, but hopefully I'll find it before that time so I can take it with me and just go through it and see if there's any of the suggestions in it that I can do, and I don't know that I would do the fire, have someone do the fire pit if it's just me there, because I don't know. Would it be a waste or... I would definitely do some serious magic using the fire. Like, I'd probably sit there and write a bunch of on the fly, the spells, and then just write them down on a piece of paper, fold it up, hold on to it, give it some power, toss it into the flame. No on what? You don't think it's a waste if I do it just me? I'm the only one sitting out there with the fire. You think it's still worth it? Yeah, I guess maybe not. Because once they get the fire going, it's not a waste. No, I guess not. Maybe I will. Maybe that'll be a nice way to just see what of my spirits I can get to show up. Wouldn't that be interesting? Let's see, I can already tell Pan would probably be there. Any other nature spirits? Green Man would definitely be there. Gaia would be there. Gnomes, fairies, maybe my earth dragon, because I'll definitely I'll take at least some of my vessels with me, but I've got a lot of them scattered still. So I'll just try to grab a handful of them, and stick them in my bag. Then decide what clothing to wear and everything too, because if it's going to be cold, then, and the last time I went on the 28th of April, it was cold because down there, it's down in Hocking Hills and it's, you have to head east for a lot of it to get there. And then once, I think it's Route 96 or something like that, going north and south, going to the castle, you're heading south, going back home, it's north, I think, or something like that. So, because it's been a while, it's because the last time I was at Ravenwood Castle was it can't be 5 years ago. It might have been 5 years ago because I think it was 2018. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, it's been about 5 years since I was there by myself. They're back. Because when me and Maria went, it was in the month of September because I didn't want it to be a hot month, but I didn't want it to be really a cold month. And I think it was, can't remember if it was cold or not that day. Because, like I said, the best time to go is during their off season. And April 28th is the last of their, because once May hits, I think they said May 21st or something is usually where their on season, their most popular season starts unfolding, and then you got people booking out the wazoo. So I will definitely do that. I will get on Ravenwood Castle site later today, and hopefully the days will be available, and I'll be able to do it on the 28th. So please let one of the 139 cabins be available on the 28th of April, and I can get it for all 3 nights. I got to stop talking about something else now because Chris is coming up. But anyway, so like I said, something to look forward to. See if I can't find my Magical Retreat book. Take it with me. Cold out? Still chilly? Nice?
Nice.
Oh, really?
Alicia's gonna be over at your mom's.
Well, today?
Yeah.
My babies! Oh, surprise! Today, what time are we going then?
Pretty much as soon as you're ready and I'm ready.
Oh, we get to see Alicia today. Oh, yay. Happy Easter. If you want, I'll take the laptop. I'll take the laptop. No, because you'll be doing your live. I'll take it and do a live anyway, because then you can see it later. So you can kind of see her. Yee! Come on. Oh, I'm so excited. My Creepy Hollows stuff that I just... If I can get it out of the container here. Oh, yeah. I love getting these. I love them. See, aren't they pretty? Isn't that a pretty color? It's a bubble wrap inside. Yay, my Creepy Hollows. Do. Some of it anyhow. What are you looking for? What? My phone? Okay. Ooh. Come on. Come out of there. Come on. I don't want to come out. There we go. Ooh. Let's see what this is. Just give me my moment here.
Shit.
What's the matter?
$26 on food stamps. I was thinking about getting cheap hamburgers,
Oh.
onion, tomato.
What?
Basically get stuff to go ahead and have a cookout today.
Oh my gosh. This is my goodie bag. Guess I got a fairy. It's a fae world. I love it.
What's so great about fairies?
Says Mr. Sparkle. And guess what it is? It's a mushroom. It's a mushroom crystal. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Ooh, come out of there. Aww. It's Gold Tone. Hi, baby. Isn't that pretty? It's a little Gold Tone one. Aw, a fairy chose me. Oh, that's precious. Well, I got to put her in here so I can start bonding with her. Some people may say that's weird, but to me it's not. And my spirits know that I'm not doing it for any foul reason. I'm doing it just to, because it's contact and it's a small piece and I don't have to worry about it falling out of my pocket or something. So yay, I got part of it because I got some other stuff coming. And I already do partial ship with them anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live, hun. I will see you on your live, and I will try to do a live later while we're over there and while I'm watching your live, most likely. So that'll be fun, huh? Love ya, and see you in a bit. And you'll get to see Sissy whenever you can get around to watching the live later. Yeah. Happy Easter. Love you. Mwah.